my name is Jamie and I'm a special effects designer. Today we're going to do a banishing spell as seen in Harry Potter. It goes a little bit like this. Now let's see how the shot is made. The shot itself consists of 3 layers, and as you can see I added a few more. The bottom 2 are just for show, so in total we have 6 layers to concern with. First of all, the footage you've already seen. This is just me doing 2 things. First of all, I'm going to cast a spell, and then second of all, I'm going to record the rest of the shot, but you will see that in a moment. The second part, or rather third part I guess, is our thing to banish. In this case it is a computer generated something. I don't know what it is. I called it Magic Eye. It's a character I designed at some point way in the past, but yeah, well, it's currently used as a banishing thingy. So we're going to cut our recording in 2 parts. The first part being this, me explaining the shot, and then me actually doing the spell in a moment. There you go. So that's the spell and blah blah blah. So next we have the part of the shot that you will not see, but that will actually be, well, a big part of it. It's starting a little bit later. There you go. This is me actually making the footage of where my banished object is going to fly. It is a ping pong ball, as you can see. It's going to be shot upwards, and oh, that was a little bit too quickly. And here we go. I will do it with page down. And you can see the ping pong ball fly. So I'm doing this manually because, as you can see, it's flying really quickly, and there's no way the motion tracker will be able to catch up with it. So it's really way easier, since it's only like 6 or 7 frames, to do it by hand. This is a part of the shot that you will no longer see once your shot is completed. Let me put up the time a little bit. So then we have our object that's going to be banished, and that consists of 4 layers. As I said, I added a few more, and we will start with the main one. Let's put the background on as well. That's not the background. This is the background. So we put the background on, and we will see that the thingy is getting banished. And so how did I do that? Well, I just copied this layer. So I copied the as you will see, the movement of the ping pong ball into this guy, as well as the transparency, but we will talk about that in a moment. And you can see that I'm just following the top of where the tennis ball, the ping pong ball, sorry, is visible, and I'm using the transparency as well, just estimating that. I don't really know what it is. I currently set it to like 60% for the biggest one, I believe. So yeah, it's 100% before it goes up, and then it becomes 50% actually. So I played around with that a little bit, but it's just 100% until it actually gets launched, and then 50%. So we added a few more to get the motion blur. You could see from the ping pong ball that you need, or you naturally have motion blur. It looks really weird if you don't have motion blur. And you can see I just added a few layers, making extra motion in there. So lesser and lesser opacity, the more downwards you go, and then it just flies the same pattern. To do that, you basically select the keyframes you want to affect in the position, and then you just adjust the position, and then all of the keyframes, I will show it here for a moment, all the keyframes will move with it, as you can see. So yeah, you of course do that by a very small amount, but yeah, you get the point. For the rest, yeah, you just take away this layer, which is the one that actually shows what I'm doing, and then you overlap the two, so the object with the actual shot. So yeah, to edit more on this shot, you should actually add the lighting that is here. You can see that the light is coming from the right side of the screen. So my lighting from this guy actually comes from the front, well, somewhere over here. So the top front, basically. So that's not good lighting, and people will notice that, but since this is an example, I'm not going to fix that. But just so you know, you should take care of that, and that is why it's important normally to get the same camera angle on green screen shots as you would normally have, otherwise you get into trouble with lighting. But here I don't really care about it. It is a very simple shot to make once you know how, and of course you can banish everything. You could also just take this thing, which is, I don't even know what it is, some kind of vase, and you can also banish that, but then you would have to take it off the cupboard in this case, and well, add a shadow on the wall, because this one's far enough away, it wouldn't give a shadow on the wall. You can add a shadow here, I guess, and then make it, well, go that way. I don't know, something like that, whatever you want. But yeah, there's a lot of extra things you can do with it, but the basic shot is just following the ping pong ball in this case. And yeah, that's as easy as it is. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.